I had so many new ideas for videos I could make about growing a YouTube channel, but instead of milking my audience for views, I decided I wanted to combine all of them in this video. So if you have any interest in growing a YouTube channel, just watch this video till the end. I promise you, you won't regret. Oh, and also, guys, this is pretty embarrassing. If you watch my videos, just hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. This video is sponsored by Onto TV. If you want beautiful stream graphics for your stream, then this is definitely the place to be. They have hundreds of completely animated stream packages, but also separate elements like webcam borders, alerts, badges. All these specs are really high quality and new ones are being added all the time. When you click on one of the packs and scroll down a bit, you will see a preview tool which you can use to preview everything that's inside of the pack. By clicking on these buttons, you can trigger an alert to see how it will look on your stream, or trigger a stinger transition, take a look at the animated intermission screen. The link to their website is in my description, and when you use my code TVN, you will get 50% off the price. One of the most important things to know for creators, in my opinion, is how the YouTube algorithm works and why it is definitely possible to grow. See, the YouTube algorithm is really complicated, but at the same time, it's also extremely easy to break it down into specific metrics you need to strive towards. There are two metrics that are really important, and if you nail them, your video will definitely grow. See, the thing is, people think they need to get picked up by the algorithm in order to get views. But being picked up doesn't exist on YouTube. There is always a reason why a video is going viral, and in general the reason is that it has a high watch time and a high click-through rate. When you go to the analytics of a video and then to the reach tab, right there you can see your impressions, which is how many times your video has showed up on other people's pages, whether it's on the homepage or in search or as a suggested video, just the amount of times YouTube has shown your video to someone else. Then under that you can see the click-through rate, and this is the percentage of people that actually clicked on your video after seeing it on their screen. Now, the higher this click-through rate is, the more YouTube will show your video on other people's pages, because it knows that a lot of people will click on it. But then there's the second metric, and that's average watch time, which you can see under that. So this is the average amount of minutes people are watching your video for. And these two metrics are tied together, the click-through rate and the watch time. When you publish a video, YouTube will show it to a certain amount of people. Now, let's say the algorithm shows your video to 100 people. If 10 out of 100 people click on the video, and then those 10 people keep watching your video for 5 minutes on average, which is a lot, well, then YouTube will recognize that your video is really good and it will show it to more people. If those people also react very well and the click-through rate doesn't go down a lot, then it will show it to even more people and more and more and more, and this is how it goes. So there is no real luck involved in growing on YouTube. So now that we know how the algorithm works, which type of content is the easiest to grow with? Now, for the average person, definitely educational content. This type of content is aimed at search, so people need a solution to something, they search it, and then your video should appear there, and then they should watch it, and it should help them. And this is definitely the easiest way to get views and to grow your channel. Now, when you make videos, you need to keep in mind where you want your video to show up. When you make content for the homepage, you will need a catchy thumbnail and also a very catchy kinda clickbait title to get people to click on your video. Now, when you make videos for search, you need a different type of approach. Your thumbnail and your title need to convince the viewer that your video is the kind of solution they're looking for. Now, this is all very useful, but in the first place, you need to actually show up in search, right? And to accomplish that, you need to craft titles that are being searched a lot, but at the same time are not too competitive. And this brings me to the next subject, which is the #1 tool to grow your YouTube channel. The name of the tool is TubeBuddy, and I really believe that this one is single-handedly responsible for getting my channel off the ground. TubeBuddy has a keyword research tool which is completely free. There is a free tier, and having this allows you to research great titles to use for your videos. As I said before, it is important to find a title that's being searched a lot and that's also not that competitive, and TubeBuddy is the perfect tool to allow you to research that. I will add a link to TubeBuddy in the description, and full disclosure, it is an affiliate link. If you decide to upgrade, I get a commission. Most people will be very happy with the free tier, and it's more than enough to start growing your channel. You can just download TubeBuddy, install it on your browser, and then when you go to any page on YouTube, you will see it on the top right. You will probably need to log in with your YouTube account, and after that you can find the keyword research tool here. When you type a title here, you will see if it's a good one in terms of search volume and then also in terms of competition. When your search volume is far into the green, it means that it's being searched a lot, and if your competition is also in the green, then it means that not that many people are making videos of this exact search phrase. So if you find a search phrase like that, just drop everything you're doing, write a script, publish it with this keyword in your title. You can put things in front of it or after it, doesn't matter. Just make sure that this exact keyword phrase is in your title. Now, one of the most important qualities you need as a creator is to recognize when you make something that just isn't good enough. And in almost any case, your first video probably will kinda stink, but that's normal. You can't expect to make the best Minecraft video ever from your first video and then blow up like Dream did. Instead of taking a subject and then trying to make the best video on YouTube about that subject, you should make the best video that you can make right now. And this is really important because there will always be someone who can make a better video than you, that's more interesting or that looks better. And if every next video you upload is better than the previous one, then imagine the quality of your videos if you keep doing this for 1 year. And when you look to a video from 3 months ago, you will always feel like it was a very bad video because you learn new things that make your videos better, and then when that's finished, you learn something else that's better, and then something else and something else, and that's also why it takes a long time to grow as a creator. So the next thing I want to talk about is how to come up with good video ideas. Now, this is something many new creators worry about. They can't imagine what their next 10 or 20 videos will be. Just choose one type of videos you're gonna make, then think of one really good idea for a video and just make it, publish it, and by the time you've published it and you want to make your next video, you will definitely have thought of something else you could make. Next is how to pick a good niche for your YouTube channel. Now, we already talked about watch time and click-through rate, right? Those two metrics are really important for ranking your video, how many people click on it and how long they are watching for. Now, this is tied directly with the niche you chose and the type of videos you're making. If you have a very broad niche like gaming in general, then if you make 10 videos about League and you get 100 subscribers because of that, when the 11th video that you're publishing is about Apex Legends, then those 100 subscribers that you got because of League content probably won't watch your Apex Legends video, and that's a bad sign towards the algorithm. So focus on one specific thing. If all you make are Minecraft speedruns that are really entertaining, then if people subscribe for that and your next video is a better, more entertaining Minecraft speedrun, then there's a really high chance that your previous subscribers will watch that video and that they will enjoy it. That's a good sign towards the algorithm, and that will definitely make you grow over time. Now, the next subject I want to touch is why sub for sub and spamming your link on forums doesn't work. Because everyone is saying that you shouldn't do sub for sub and you shouldn't spam your link everywhere, but it does get you views and it does get you a few subscribers, so why shouldn't you? Well, the reason is pretty simple. So let's say you join a Facebook sub for sub community and then you post a link to a video of you on one of those posts. Let's say 50 people click on your link, they like your video, they subscribe to your channel, and then they leave. Well, in reality, what happened is YouTube noticed 50 new people checking out your video and then immediately leaving afterwards. So that tells YouTube that your video is really bad, because everyone who clicks on it, everyone who starts watching it, immediately leaves the video. So not only doesn't sub for sub work, it is hurting your growth, and you should never do it. Next is how to test your thumbnails and titles before even launching the video, and this is extremely useful. For this, I use the inspector of Google Chrome. So when you go to the YouTube homepage, you can just right click a title, go to inspect, and then you can just double click the text there, change it, and that will change the title on the page. Same thing for your profile picture. You can right click it on the top right, then go to inspect and then copy the link to the image there. Then you right click on the profile image of the video you want to change into your own video to preview it, you go to inspect, and then you can replace the link of the profile picture, which will make it look like your own. Then you right click on the name, inspect, you change the text, now it's your own name, and then for the thumbnail you want to go to Google and search for image upload, and you will probably need to pick the first link, just look at the title. Now here you can upload your thumbnail, and then once it's finished you click on it, which will open it in a new tab, then you right click it and you choose copy link to image. Now you right click the thumbnail you want to change is you go to inspect and look for a part that says shadow in the title. Now you open this drop down, now you double click this, you paste the link we just copied on the image upload website, and then you will be able to preview your video just like other people will see it on their homepage. Now this allows you to craft the perfect thumbnail and title composition that makes your video very clickable. Now let's say you did everything I'm talking about in this video, or you were already doing it, but you're barely getting any views. What should you do? You should be making evergreen tutorials. And for these type of videos, it's very normal that they don't get many views when you start out. When I started this channel, I made 10 tutorials about Streamlabs OBS that would help new people to set it up. And when I launched them, a bunch of them got 0 views a day, some of them got 2 views a day, but that's pretty normal. And after some time, some of the videos started getting a bit of views, and those videos kept growing and growing, and right now many of them are above 50,000 views, some of them at 100 or 150,000 views, but it just took a lot of time for them to take off because it was a brand new channel. So I really believe that if you make videos that help people and then you research the title with TubeBuddy to find a keyword that's being searched a lot but that's not that competitive, that you can definitely get views over time, and after some time your channel will start to grow and grow and grow, and from there on you just need to keep creating videos. Next question is something I get asked a lot, and it's what the best video editing software for new YouTubers is, and the answer is pretty straightforward. It's DaVinci Resolve, because it's completely free to use and it's on par with Premiere Pro and Final Cut. There is a possibility to upgrade, but that's only if you need the really high-end features, so for most people it's just a free program. Now I can't teach you how to use it in this 1 minute I'm talking about it, and to be honest it's also really hard to teach it in 1 or 2 YouTube videos, and that's the reason I'm currently working on a DaVinci Resolve course specifically aimed at streamers and content creators in general, because the things you learn in general video editing courses is far from the things you need as a content creator. The style of editing you need for things like YouTube Shorts or TikTok videos or stream compilation videos on YouTube is completely different, and most courses focus on editing short films and things like that. Now there's a link in my description to a page where you can preview what the course will be about, which type of content I'm gonna teach you how to make, and if you enter your email there, I will send you an email when the course goes live. Now the next thing is something many people worry about, and it's what if you wanna make YouTube tutorials but you're not a professional on any subject. And the big truth here is that many people who explain things aren't the best in their field, and that's completely normal. You don't need to be the best at something to be able to help someone to get better. As long as you are at a certain level that other people wanna get towards, then there is no problem at all. And a very popular way of handling this on YouTube is bringing your subscribers on your journey of learning a specific skill. Let's say your channel is about League of Legends, you could make a video like I played Draven for 3 hours every day for 1 month. This is what I learned. And as a result of that, you're gonna build a community of people who wanna see you progress. Very little people start their channel being a pro at something. Just make sure that you're honest in your videos and that you don't say you're a pro at something and that this is the best way to do something if you're not entirely certain if it is actually the best way. And next we have YouTube Shorts. YouTube made it to compete with TikTok and with IG Reels. And just like I mentioned before that you shouldn't say that something is the best way if you're not entirely certain, well, no one is really certain what YouTube Shorts do for your channel. There are channels that completely blow up because of YouTube Shorts, but there are also a lot of channels that are pretty scared to start posting them because they think it will interfere with their current content. Let's say you publish a 10-minute video every week. If you start publishing shorts between that, will people then start to get used to watching short videos of you, and will they stop watching your long videos? No one is actually certain about that, but if you're a starting YouTuber, I would advise you to make both long form and short form content, and then after some time you could see which of the videos are performing better, and make sure that you don't only pay attention to views, because it could be that your short videos are bringing in almost no subscribers while the long form videos are. On top of that, long videos will bring in more ad revenue, and sponsors are also much more likely to sponsor a long video instead of a short one. But as I said before, we are pretty early in this journey of shorts being implemented on YouTube, so it's really hard to give a very clear answer on that. So start making both of them and see what goes better, and make sure that you post your YouTube short on TikTok and also on Instagram if it's shorter than 30 seconds. Now, if this video was useful, I would really appreciate it if you would give it a like, because that helps a lot in the YouTube algorithm. If you want more content like this, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day.